Jackson Cross Country joining us now from Jackson, of course. Good morning, Bree. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Good. We've been having a great talk off camera about the great conditions in the Mount Washington Valley this year. You know, compared to last year, we're in much better shape right now.
We are. They are absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, since last Thursday alone, we've received 14 to 16 inches.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this time
I just remember last Christmas break being really almost depressing. It was like, oh, but this year it's like it just hit just right. So we have a lot of people in town.
We do.
And the trails have been busy. Now, what would be your recommendation? Because we have some windy conditions out there. You know, there's no denying it. And where would you go today at Jackson Cross Country for these conditions?
Anywhere except our open fields. Yeah, as soon as you get into the trees, it's really quite lovely. The canopy just kind of holds back that wind. You're moving, so it's really nice and warm. Yeah, the Ellis River's a great one.
Yeah, that's the one I always do, I have to admit. It's like you can go out a far distance and get a lot of skiing in, and it's so beautiful right there by the river.
Yes, yeah, the wave, our race course is nice and protected as well. And East Pasture is too, even though it's at a higher elevation, it is still pretty protected in there.
Oh, good.
So it's really nice. But yeah, it's been very busy. We've seen a lot of happy faces, a lot of happy kids, just excited to be out of school. And
yeah, cross country is a great sport for kids because not only do they get, really good exercise, but it gets them outside in nature, which they're saying studies now, it makes them just happier kids.
Yeah, happier kids. And we really are trying to make this, we're calling it the Year of the Younger Skier this year. We have a whole new fleet of junior skate skis in for kids. So
would you say the trend is towards skate skiing for the little ones? Or?
Yeah, it's a little more freestyle, higher speed. Once they get the hang of it, they have a lot of fun.
Do you usually start them on the classical type?
We do.
And then move them over to skate?
Yeah, we do. And I know vacation's coming to an end. People are sad. But if there are any
some people are like, see you.
If there are any teachers or coaches watching this morning, we participate in the Mount Washington Valley ski program for the after school program, which is on Thursdays at 3 o'clock, which is just a great opportunity, and it's totally free. So if you can get up here, get up to Jackson and just get your kids out skiing for an hour or two.
So is this teachers you say, but bringing like a classroom over?
Yeah, it's an after school program. So our Jackson Grammar School chaperones, parents, teachers will come and bring their children over and break them up into little groups and bring them out skiing just because it's an after school program.
And I'm guessing that this is like a reservation. They have to call ahead and get it set up?
Yeah, just give us a call, set it up, let us know you're coming.
Yeah.
But that's every Thursdays, and it's a lot of fun. It's great for the kids.
That is a lot of fun because I know a lot of the schools, you hear about the ESSC and stuff like that. They do have a Nordic program associated with their program as well. But I think it's great to utilize all the resources here in the Mount Washington Valley because a lot of kids are doing the Alpine, of course.
Yep.
The Nordic, and Ham Marina's right down the road. It's a beautiful area to live in. And Jackson really is part of the fabric of the valley. It's the quintessential, you're going to hear that a lot, that word. But they got the covered bridges, you get those quaint little shops. And Jackson Cross Country is just added to that with the beautiful trails. Let's talk about the grooming on the trails.
Oh my gosh, phenomenal, yes. Andy Inkle, our head groomer, he's been grooming for us for about 20 years now.
So he likes it.
He knows these trails inside and out. He's professional, and Mike Cofield is very experienced as well. So our two groomers groom our entire network every night, track and skate. It's phenomenal.
That is a great thing to have on board. Here in the Northeast, our groomers and our snowmakers, we love them.
Yes, we do. Yep, so they make our experience.
Okay.
Yes.
And new for 2013, already started, of course, in 2012.
Yes.
You added some new snowshoe trail action?
We did, yeah. We have a new network inside the Wave, which for those of you who don't know, the Wave is our race course.
Okay. Is that right in the field there, or is it up by Eagle?
It is. It's up by the Eagle Mountain House.
Okay.
Yep. And inside that, we have a new snowshoe network called the Ripple. And it's a lot of fun because it touches the ski trail. So if you're out snowshoeing, you can see the skiers flying by, and it's great for spectators when we have our races. Yeah, so it's just a new added place to go.
Are snowshoes allowed on the ski trails, or do they have to stay on the snowshoe trails?
They have to stay on designated snowshoe trails. Okay. There are a few areas to access those snowshoe trails that they do need to follow the ski trail.
Okay.
But they stay off to the side.
All right, it just makes conditions a little bit more consistent for the skiers, I imagine, because you can kind of rip it up a little bit with the snowshoes. Okay, so as far as if are people out there that have never cross-country skied, on a day like today, they want to get out, they're excited about trying it, coming up to Jackson, what would they wear?
What would they wear? Well, if they're new, they might not be moving as fast as some of the other more experienced skiers. So they might want to bundle up, wear some thicker snow pants or long johns. Layers are really key. You'll notice that the better skier you become, the less clothes you wear.
Because you heat up pretty quickly. And what about the feet? Because a lot of people worry about getting too cold.
Yes, really the best thing for cold feet and cold hands are those hot packs that you can put in your gloves, or kind of they tape onto the bottom of your sock.
Okay.
And you put them right on your toes, and those do a great job at really keeping your feet warm, and they last for about 6 hours.
Yeah, plenty of time for you as a beginner to get out and get back. And if they forget anything, you guys have the concept shop, right, where they can pick up a couple odds and ends as well as some great ski wear.
Yeah, Gorham Bike Ski. They're based out of Portland, I believe, but they have a retail shop in our center in Jackson. And they're fabulous.
What is a concept shop?
Concept shop.
Do you know? Because I know that it's called that. I'm like, what is a concept shop?
Yeah, it's basically Swick's. It's a way for them to demonstrate all the new products, and they really want to make sure that their concept shops have everything.
Okay.
Everything that they produce,
so all the bells
latest
and whistles.
and greatest, exactly, all the bells and whistles.
And that's right in the lodge.
Right, and it's a great way to teach people all about their product. They have a lot of wax, they do poles, they do apparel.
Very cool.
Yeah, so.
And I know there was something that we mentioned that you wanted to talk about, and now I've forgotten. Maybe an event coming up?
Yes, there are a couple more things. Our event next Sunday, we're bringing back our Jackson Citizen Race.
Oh yes, that was the one.
Which will be really fun. Yeah, we have a women's 5K and a men's 10K. And it's just a fun race. It'll be Sunday morning right at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Registration.
That's not a bad time, 10 a.m. I could do that.
Sleep in, have some food, get out to just a fun race. Registration is just $20.
Great.
You definitely want to do that ahead of time. You want to make sure that people know that there is no same day registration.
Okay, so can they do that online? Do they have to do it at the lodge?
Yep, you can do it online on our website. That's jacksonxc.org.
Okay.
Or you could give us a call. If you happen to be passing by, we're right on Main Street. Pop in, we'll sign you up.
That's awesome. I've only raced once in my life on cross-country skis, and I had these visions of grandeur coming in. And I looked at the field, and kind of an older crowd in this race that I was doing. I'm like, I might have a fair chance at place and getting on the podium. And oh my gosh, they took off, and I never saw them again. It was like all these people have been cross-country skiing, because there is quite a technique. So if you don't know the technique, take a lesson, because they can get you gliding and having fun that much quicker.
Absolutely, yes. And actually, we've had a lot of people taking advantage of our lessons this past vacation week, which is great. It really ups the fun factor sooner. They've been able to get out on the trails that they might not have been able to on their own.
You get the right gear, because you guys have your rental fleet there, so they can kind of match you with the gear. If you want to do more backcountry, it's a different ski versus in-track versus skate. So it's, get the knowledge. So they can call ahead for reservations for rentals as well as lessons?
They can, yeah. We have such a huge fleet, we usually don't even need reservation. Just pop in, and our lessons actually run every half hour.
Wow.
No reservation needed, so we try
there you go, easy breezy.
We try and make it easy for you.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Did we get everything, or is there?
One more thing I'd like to mention, actually.
No, sorry, we're done. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have another great promotion, which we're calling Alpine Sunday, which this week, in honor of the holiday, it's actually Alpine Monday and Tuesday. We're honoring that as well.
It's flexible. It's going to be like any day of the week.
But generally it happens every Sunday of the season.
Okay.
And we just want to offer a little something to those families who, just a little added value, who maybe are heading home on Sunday afternoon, want to get on skis one last time, but they know they're not going to be out all day. So if you had gone downhill skiing anywhere in the valley, that previous weekend, bring that in on Sunday morning, and we will give you 33% off tickets, lessons,
30
and
from
or
the
rental
previous
from the
week?
previous price, yeah, or from the day before.
From the day before, because she said the previous week. I'm like,
oh no,
I'm like,
sorry, yes.
I'm like, wow, we can come at any time.
So Saturday,
Okay.
but since today is Monday, if you had gone yesterday, Sunday, bring that ticket in today, and we will give you 33% off.
33% off. That's wonderful. So if you alpine skied yesterday, bring your ticket to Jackson Cross Country, and there you go, instant savings.
It's a little windy out on the Alpine Hills today. Bring that pass in, scurry into
We
the
have
trees.
alpine areas waiting in the wings. You're going to have to like run the gauntlet.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's just a great value. Another way
is.
for families and people to get out on skis one last time Sunday morning before they head
and
home.
just bring your downhill pass, and there you go, 33% off. Breanne, thank you so much.
Yes, one last thing. We want to give a special thank you. Jackson is so unique, not only in our trail network and our friendly staff and our people, but also in that it's a true community effort. A lot of our trails are on national forest or town land, but most of them are actually on private land that residents in Jackson own. And without their support and their generosity of letting us use their backyards, so to speak, we wouldn't be able to exist.
It would be a different picture.
So it really, really would. And they're the true heroes of our organization, and we just can't thank them enough. So
wonderful.
Yeah, we just want to give one last shout out to them, how much we appreciate their support.
Well, that's nice. All
and
right.
the community effort.
Thanks, Breanne. And folks, if you need any more information, jacksonxc.org, because it is a nonprofit organization.
We are, yep.
So you can check them out online. Of course, they're very meticulous with not only their grooming, but their trail report.
That's right.
I love the 0.7 and the 0.6s.
That's right. We are down to the
that's right, the 10th of a mile, but or kilometer, I should say. But thanks again, Breanne, for joining us, and you have a good 2013.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Yes, to you too.
Great.
All right, folks, we'll be back. We have folks waiting in the wings to get on the set, so we have more interviews coming as well as more Watch and Win. So don't go away.